Good morning, good morning, good morning. So it's your girl Daisha, and of course, she's on purpose. I wanted to just talk to you guys real quick about purpose and why I am so focused on my purpose and really helping young women, young ladies, young men to really find their purpose and understand how to live out a purpose. So many times we go through life not really understanding or knowing what we're even doing. Like, what's the end goal? Every day we're in this rat race. We want to live. We want to pay bills. We need to work. We need to, take care of our kids. But what's the end game of it all? Yeah, we saving 401ks for retirement, but what does that look like? Like, when you leave here, what do you want on your headstone? When you leave here, what legacy you want to be left behind? It doesn't have to be a huge business empire, but what do you want to be remembered for? And not just that, what were you even created for? Are you really doing what you were created to do? Are you doing and giving the world the gifts that were embedded in you? So for me, that is what She's on Purpose is all about. It is really understanding what my whole purpose is here. All these different things I've gone through in my life, I don't feel like they're for no reason. I feel like they're for a reason. And so it's my goal every day to really figure out what that reason is. Like, why did I go to foster care? Why? What was that? What did that experience? Why did I need that experience in my life? I found out part of it, but why did I need that experience? We go through life and thinking like sometimes things just happen and there's really no explanation. I just don't believe that. I don't believe that there is no explanation. Oh God, this is old. To why things are happening to us. I believe that there is a reason. Everything has a reason. We're not just here by osmosis, and we're not just here to live this life to pay bills. Like, I feel like I really truly feel like there is something in each of us that we're supposed to give the world. There is something that we are supposed to teach and leave here. It's not just about money. If you chase money every day, you'll be chasing money for the rest of your life. When you begin to really chase your purpose and chase that feeling that you have in you to figure out why you're here, the money will come if that's what's meant to be. It'll come. And so I am really on this journey to walk in my purpose. One thing I know, and anybody who knows me personally will tell you, I've always said I was created to teach. I was created to be a teacher. I was. To be an educator. Whether that is in a classroom, elementary, middle, high, whatever, where I spent 10 years. Whether that is as a principal educating other teachers, spent 4.5 years doing that. Whether that is teaching people about life insurance and investments, I did that. Whether that is teaching people about my journey with this cancer, trying to do that, doing that, not trying, I'm doing that. Whatever it is, I know that I was created to teach. Everything in my life goes back to teaching. Experiencing something, teaching something. And so I really have a good idea of what my purpose is. But what I don't do is I don't box myself in to this, oh, you have to teach in a classroom. You got to be teaching for Dade County Public Schools, or you got to be teaching for here. I have learned that sometimes when we figure out what it is we're supposed to do, we think that means we do this one job at this one place and that's what it is. No, it doesn't necessarily mean that. Doesn't mean that. And so I've learned that this journey is going to take me to many different places. And as long as I'm still living in my purpose and I'm teaching, I find that that's where I'm happy. You know, and that can be teaching adults, teaching kids, teaching anyone. You know, and not teaching in this thing where I feel like I know everything, or I know so much, or I know, but I do know what my purpose is. And I do know that one thing that I have is it's easy for me to learn something. It's easy for me to pick up something, and it's easy for me to teach it. And so because it comes so easy, and because I love it, I know that that's my purpose. Because I love it. I never get tired of teaching. I never get tired of, this thing is empty. I never get tired of learning, ever. I'm always looking like, where can I learn? Where can I grow? You know, and so you got to really begin to dissect what your purpose is. You got to begin to start to dissect what your purpose is, so you could begin to walk in your purpose quickly. You know, and you can live your life walking in your purpose longer, because that's really the sweet spot. That's the happy place. I hate how this dress look. How this skirt looks. Sorry, y'all. How it be bunched all up to make it look like, I don't know. No, maybe I don't want to do this belt today. Time it is, I gotta get out of this house. But in any case, yeah, I just think that that's so important. I had someone ask me that last night. Like, they wanted to buy a shirt, a She's on Purpose shirt, but they wanted to understand what it meant. And I was like, great, like, that's awesome. Don't buy things and wear things when you don't even understand what the meaning is behind it. You know, just because you think it's cute. Excuse me, guys, I need to put this for 30 seconds. All right, sorry. I think that was 30 seconds. And yes, I did 3 of the resolution drops because I'm on this 15-day challenge. 15 pounds, 15 days. So in any case, I think that the quicker you find your purpose and you begin to walk in your purpose, the happier you'll be. Like, I honestly believe that. And that doesn't mean that there are gonna be days that obstacles don't happen. That doesn't mean that, you know, every day you gonna feel some kind of way. Life ain't about feelings. Too many times we operate our life based on how we feel. We making decisions out of temporary feelings. We commit to things that we don't follow through because of how we feel that day. Life ain't about feelings. You know, emotions are important. You have emotions and all that stuff. But in all honesty, you need to use your, I know it's hard for me to say because I'm an emotional being. I'm a Cancer. I'm an emotional being. And so it is hard for me sometimes, but I really try my damnness to live from a head space and not a heart space, because I lived from a heart space for a very long time. And it never ever really turned out great for me. Because I made a lot of decisions with my heart based on how I felt, good or bad. Good or bad. I made decisions that were based on how I felt. And that's just not, you know, the best place to make decisions from. It's just not. It's just not. And so you have to make sure that your head is right. And yes, I could have bought cut up watermelon, but they're more expensive when you buy them already cut. When I could just buy these little slices, cut this thing myself. Ain't nobody got no money to be giving Publix just to cut up some fruit for me. I could do it myself. So that's kind of what I wanted to talk to you guys about. This is gonna be my lunch basically, and I'm gonna go get me a grapefruit because I need to lose some weight. Okay. But yeah, that's I wanted to just kind of talk about that because I know some people asked me, well, that one young lady asked me what the shirt meant. And I thought that was such a thought-provoking, you know, such a good question that most people won't ask. But that shirt just means walking, you know, understanding your purpose, that you're walking in purpose. Whether you're walking, whether you're walking trying to figure out your purpose, or you figured it out and you're determined to walk in that purpose. So that's what the shirts mean. That's what you know, this whole company means to me. Walking in my purpose. One of my purposes is to help people, is to teach people. And right now I'm teaching them. I want people to understand more about their health, understand more about this cancer journey, understand that there are other things you can do outside of chemo and radiation. Now that I'm telling you to do that, but you need to be able to educate yourself on the different options that's out there. So that you're aware, so that you're aware. So that you're aware of what's out there. You know, what you could do to help yourself become healthy. Sorry guys, I need the top. Where's my top? I don't like when kids wash dishes or do anything because then now I can't find the top. They probably threw it in the garbage. This grandson of mine. God, where is the top? I'm gonna have to put this in a bowl. I don't know what this kid done did to the top of my for my Tupperware container, but this will work. Most certainly will. So yeah, guys, like really try your best to operate out of a head space, not a heart space, when at all possible. Your heart is going to be needed, yes, but when it comes to making decisions about your life, when it comes to trying to understand your purpose, you have to do those things with a clear mind so that you can really understand what path you should be on, what you should be doing, how you can get to where it is you're trying to go. You gotta operate out of a clear mind, not necessarily a heart space. So that's all I wanted to talk to you guys about today. Thank you guys for tuning in to my YouTube page. If you don't already subscribe to this page, please subscribe to this page. Like and share these videos. Go through the videos that are up there. See if there are any that you haven't heard. There might be a message in one or two of them for you. But please share. Like, please give me the thumbs up. Subscribe if you don't already subscribe. Ask your friends to subscribe to this page. Send this video to as many people as you can. I would really appreciate it if you guys would do that, and I'm gonna make sure that I come to you with more things that, like, as you can see, this content, these videos are really they're about me just as much as they're about the people that are listening to them. Sometimes I have to remind myself of some of these things. Sometimes I'm speaking to myself, you know, and it's not scripted. It's not something that I sit down, I write out. It's just, you know, when I'm praying or when I'm meditating or when I'm doing my affirmations, it may be a thought that come to me and I'm like, you know what, I want to speak on this more. Or it may come from a question or come from, you know, something I've seen somewhere that I feel like I have some thought about. Not that I am the leader of the thought of these topics, but we all have our opinions, we all have our thoughts, we all have the ways that we live our life. And I am in a phase in my life where I am very, you know, gonna be very transparent, very forthcoming with this journey, with my journey, past and present. Because I really feel like it could help somebody. I feel like the things that I've gone through, the things that I've experienced, the people that have come in and out of my life, the people that are in my life, it's all for a purpose. It's all for a reason. And I don't think it's only for me. I think there's someone out there who may have gone through the same thing or going through the same thing, who needs to understand that they're not alone, who needs to know that it's okay. You messed up 40 times, so what? 41, here we come. 42, here we come if necessary. You know, it's okay. Don't get caught up in this social media stuff where you see everybody think like they living their best perfect life. Child, don't believe the hype. We all have some basic concerns and basic fears and things that we deal with in our life. That's just life. I swear, I just tightened his hair. I don't know what to do. It grows so fast. Sorry, that's my ADD. But in any case, my NRG will kick in a second to help with my focus. But in any case, do what you can to try to live out your purpose. I'm gonna have journals coming soon that are really gonna be like thought-provoking journals that will help someone who is on this journey of figuring out what their purpose is and understanding what they should be doing here on this earth. That journal will be very helpful. And so I finally am getting right towards the end of it. And so look for that maybe in the summertime. But I'm hoping that that is a tool that will help people in this process, because journaling, writing really helped me. And so I'm hoping to be able to allow someone else to be able to walk through that, you know, journaling. Is that all possible? God, I just lip balm. But in any case, thank you guys. Like, subscribe, share. Please share. You guys have a wonderful, wonderful Tuesday, March. What this is, the 3rd in this Women's History Month. Go learn about some beautiful woman and edify her today. And you know, one day somebody will be learning about you and edifying you. Have a wonderful day. Peace.